Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Amir Ali. I am a clinical pharmacist by background, and I am director for the Pharmacy Innovation Program at the University of Pittsburgh School of Pharmacy. With me today, I have Dr. Ravi Patel.
And I am the Pharmacy Research Innovations Fellow at the University of Pittsburgh School of Pharmacy.
Today, we're here to talk to you about the Pharmacy Innovation Program. We're essentially preparing student pharmacists to be innovative problem solvers and entrepreneurs. That's the mission that we hope to show you. We have to start with the current state. What drove us to where we're at today? Why are we doing this? Pharmacy has long lines. Patients have wait times. Medications are complex. Clinicians want to know if they gave the right medication. And everyone's asking who's going to pay the bill, because the bill is getting more and more expensive. These are all things that resonate with each and every one of us. And in this, we believe that a pharmacist can begin to become a hero. We know that care teams are developed on multiple folks: the physicians, the nurses, the physician's assistants, the pharmacists, and many others. And we need someone to come out to be the hero. We believe that the complexity that is required to care for the communities, to care for the populations, needs someone that is close to the populations, someone that can be seen often and is seen readily and available to everyone. This opportunity needs a strategy, needs innovators, needs problem solvers, and that's the only part that we're actually attempting to add to the pharmacy curriculum. We at the University of Pittsburgh already produce the best clinical pharmacists, the best retail pharmacists. What we are adding to the spice, what we're adding to the mix, is strategy, innovation, and entrepreneurship.
So we believe that there is a great opportunity in healthcare. And to show that we can demonstrate the pharmacist's role in this opportunity, we asked our students to answer the question, what is the role of new technology like Google Glass in the community pharmacy?
Hi, how can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to pick up a medication.
Okay, what's your birthday?
November 5th.
Okay, I can see you got a hypertension med here.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'll go get that for you.
All right, thank you.
All right, Brandon, here's your medication.
Thank you.
So, how's it working for you?
I think it's been working pretty well.
Pretty well, okay. Have you been checking your blood pressure?
Yeah, I do have a blood pressure monitor I use to check at home.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah, I see. It does look like your blood pressure is still a little elevated. I might give your doctor a call, see if he wants to make a dose adjustment. Does that sound okay with you?
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate you doing that.
All right, it's no problem at all.
Have a good one.
You too. Hi, Dr. Spachemin. Do you have a moment to talk about...
So you might ask yourself from that video, that concept design of Google Glass, why would we create this? Well, the task that we put before our students was, how can we reimagine pharmacy with the problems of not having data readily available right in front of your eyes, right in front of your hands when you needed it? And that's what we always do. We use this very simple process that keeps the pharmacists, the faculty, the students, and the patients at the center of an equation that says, let's think about this. What are the problems that are around us? Not the solutions that exist, but rather what are the problems? And in the Google Glass problem, it was the question of how can we produce data in the pharmacist's hands when they need it? How do we iterate, prototype, implement, and then show? How can we become entrepreneurs about this? How do we take projects that will scale and have the ability to sell and maximize profits, as well as the quality that is delivered for the patient and the consumer at the end of the day? Let's show you a different project and actually run through the process.
In our process, we always start with the problem and the question. In this example, we have an alum at our School of Pharmacy, currently working with a chain of long-term care pharmacies. They had the question of asking, how do we reach the patients outside of our pharmacy walls in senior living facilities? To answer this question, we followed a series of steps that started with ideating and identifying who the stakeholders were. What were the strengths of the pharmacy? What were the needs of the patient? What were the resources that could be implemented to answer the question of how do you reach those patients and how do you leverage the best that a pharmacy can offer?
Once we begin to create solutions, all of our solutions are created on paper. They're extremely cheap to actually manage, and we run multiple processes to test it out as if they were hardwired, software-driven products, even though they're on paper. And in doing this, we're able to iterate over and over again with the solutions, ask our end customer what they feel the changes should be, and make changes to scale very quickly while we're in the paper process. Then we begin to prototype with the solutions that we believe are the highest priority solutions, the one that the consumer will purchase first. And in this process, what we're able to do is take the first and very basic concepts of can we refill a medication through a kiosk at a senior living facility, and develop a process that says, can we magnify the image so that the patient can read it? Can we create a med list that can be used across the spectrum, both when the patient goes to see their doctor or when they go to the pharmacy or when they show their caregiver which medication is next for them to take? And what we have today is a working prototype. And we want to be able to move readily from that working prototype stage to the outcome stage. What is that stage? It's a stage where we take something like this kiosk project and actually have a fully functioning kiosk that is available for our partners to use, as well as the pharmacy school to innovate on and to better understand the patient data as it exists.
To better understand how we come to this outcome, to delve into detail in each of our steps and explain what are the fundamentals that we rely on. In the process of thinking, we rely on design thinking principles as put forth by design firm IDEO, looking at the relationship between the problem and those who have it through empathizing, focusing on quantity of solutions and paring that down to scalable and testable projects. From the world of quality improvement, we teach our students about the importance of plan, do, study, act cycles. And in principles of entrepreneurship, we ask them to focus on understanding what is a return on investment for all stakeholders involved.
Throughout all of this, we of course focus on brand, we focus on marketing, we understand metrics and key performance indicators, and we have collaborators across the school that support us in this, like the Pitt Innovation Institute. We then move to do. We actually take the students and have them work through project-based cycles that might last a semester. So maybe it's the fall semester, the spring semester, the summer semester, or spread into multiple semesters. We give them real-world problems. Our backlog is filled because of our partners with many problems that pharmacists are facing today on a day-to-day basis, and they need solutions for them. They're hungry and thirsty for these solutions. And of course, no good do cycle is done without piloting, without analyzing, and seeing if you were able to achieve outcomes and whether this product should move forward. And of course, after you iterate and prototype and pilot, you begin to think about showing. We want to be able to begin to commercialize this project, understand its commercial potential if it exists, give the students maybe a booster of money to be able to develop the product to the next level, to understand if the outcomes were actually valid or not. And throughout all of this, our partners have something else to look forward to. Throughout this process, if we're able to, we publicate this information.
In addition to publishing on particular non-commercial outcomes, the positive marketing associated with our partners, including logos on posters, including their name as not only our partners, but the location about where these solutions will be best leveraged for patients, for processes, and for the role of the pharmacist to be optimized.
Of course, what's the value in all of this? It's simple. We take complex problems and use energetic, goal-driven teams of faculty and students to create simple and scalable solutions. And we do this through a leadership team that's quite innovative. We have Randy Smith, the idea man, Melissa McGivney, our advocate, both locally and externally, myself, Amir Ali, as the catalyst,
and myself, Ravi Patel, as the connector. In addition to our leadership team, which spans the entire administration at the School of Pharmacy, we have an external board of advisors who give us a variety of input to best understand what healthcare needs and can greatly benefit from. Jim Mastrian provides our executive vision from his history in running a large chain. Kelly Bobby, adjunct faculty at the school, is also a current practicing pharmacist who provides ideas and opinions from the front line of practice.
Lawrence Bergenfeld, CEO of Magnetify Corporation, who brings in his entrepreneurial skill and innovative talent, and Ted Search, CEO of Skipta, who brings together not only pharmacists, but in addition to that, many more clinicians in his Skipta work.
Our leadership team and partnership with our program is heavily dependent on the resources that we're able to connect. In addition to the School of Business, the School of Public Health, Computer Science, Engineering, and Information Science, the University of Pittsburgh has its established Innovation Institute, which focuses on the potential for academic institutions to leverage their students, to leverage their faculty, and to leverage the intellectual capital and capabilities of the university as a whole.
So what's our ask? To run a program like this that's really never been run before, especially within a pharmacy school, you might think it's $1 million, it's $500,000. The ask is very simple. $25,000 if it's every single year on its own, $100,000 for over a 5-year partnership. That's what we're looking for from our partners. We hope today that you've enjoyed the presentation, that you've seen that the Pharmacy Innovation Program is where you'd like to be to help prepare student pharmacists to be innovative problem solvers and entrepreneurs. We look forward to having you join our mission going forward. Thank you.